welcome. And where we're staying is also a very, very good place where we're staying, so thank you for that. Like any game, we use it for preparation, as you said, for WAFCON. I think we're not sure who the opponents are going to be at WAFCON, but we have to prepare. We've made a couple of changes because we also want to have a look at other players. It's really important because in October last year, we had a lot of players out through injury and exams and couldn't get visas. So we had to use the core group, and we're looking at building another core group. It's not just about this WAFCON, but it's also about getting ready for preparing to qualify for other bigger tournaments. And it starts now, you know, after not qualifying for the Olympics, the new cycle is there. So we brought in some new players to have a look at them. But definitely we know it's going to be a tough battle. Senegal played at the last WAFCON and just missed out. You know, losing to Zambia and then going to the playoffs and not qualifying. So we know what a quality team they are. But we've come here with a very competitive squad and to give players an opportunity to play as well. So I mixed it with youth and experience because we're always looking at bringing in more players so that when we're in a position where some of our players are not available, we're able to be able to compete still. And we're here to compete though.
Elle a dit, bon, dans un premier temps, elle est très contente de l'accueil réservé par le Sénégal. Elles sont dans une dynamique de compétition et elles préparent ce qu'on appelle les compétitions nationales et internationales à venir. Dans un premier temps, c'est ça. Ensuite, il a dit ils ont perdu contre la Zambie et ils ont des perspectives, c'est-à-dire ce sont les Jeux Olympiques de 2024.
Look, I think we have the COSAFA back home, which is a similar competition. And I think it's very important for the youth to play on a regular basis. Because if you don't have the youth playing in competitions, how are they going to be ready for the next level? And having the WAFU, having SACAFA, having UNIFAC, having COSAFA, I think it's good for the countries in Africa because we all look always at qualifying for major competitions like the U17 and the U20 World Cups. And with the U17 World Cup coming around for the next 5 years, I think it's a great start to prepare for that. Yes, hopefully the under-17 WAFU comes up as well, where you can prepare your team because if it's coming every year, you have to be ready. The next generation of players, you're already preparing for the senior team, and maybe some of the players already in your senior team, because we have 19-year-olds in our senior team as well. We've had younger players in our senior team. I think Linda made a debut when you were 17, 18. The same with Tembi Khatlana. They were still part of the youth teams when they made their debut. So I think it's important that you have that going and that they play, because sometimes you have these competitions and the federations on the African continent don't send teams, and I think they lose out by not sending teams, because the only way you gain experience is by playing in these tournaments. The only way you get to grow is by playing. And congratulations on that. You know, hopefully you can use those players going forward to even make the squad better, because that experiences you can't buy. We had players that played in the U17 World Cup in 2010. We had players that played in the World Cup, U17 World Cup in 2018. The likes of two players that went with us to France 2019. Jermaine Seopesenwe, the goalkeeper Kaylan, Robin Moodley, Nomvula Khawle, they all come from that U17 squad in 2010 that went to the World Cup. So hopefully you can use those players going forward and make sure that you qualify for bigger and better competitions.
Elle félicite le Sénégal pour le sacre du tournoi FOA de U20. Ensuite, elle dit que toute compétition est bonne, que ce soit tournoi FOA, que ce soit tournoi de la CAF. Il est bon de s'exercer, de faire des compétitions au niveau de toutes les catégories. Ensuite, il dit qu'elle voit l'équipe sénégalaise projetée dans l'avenir, d'ici 2029, 2028, 2029, participer à la Coupe d'Afrique, ensuite remporter la Coupe d'Afrique. C'est bien de faire des compétitions pour, comment dirais-je le mot en français? C'est bien de faire des compétitions pour progresser.
And we looked at the makeup of your team. Tall players, physical players, very good on the ball. And it's good for the group that we have to test. We don't have all our players here. Some of our players still played in cup finals on Tuesday morning, you know, so it was tough to select them. Some are recovering from injury. And we also wanted to have a look at other players because they've been part of the squad, but haven't played on a regular basis. So we've brought a very competitive team still to be able to play 2 matches, which is great, because normally you just play 1 match. And now we can have a look at all the players going forward, because it's not just about now, it's not just about this WAFCON, but it's also about the next one. Because we all know every 2 years or every 4 years, the WAFCON is a World Cup qualifier, so you need to start preparing now already to make sure that you have a bigger squad than what you've had. And that is why this friendlies is so important for us to test ourselves. We know a little bit of Senegal, we've seen them play, and they're going to bring what we need to be able to test ourselves.
Nous avons reçu l'invitation du Sénégal, pratiquement que nous avons suivi, et le Sénégal est une très bonne équipe. Ensuite, sur l'ensemble de son équipe, tout le monde n'est pas venu. Elle dit qu'elles font des compétitions tous les 2 ans ou bien tous les 3 ans, donc ce n'est pas facile d'amener tout le monde. Elles sont dans une phase de présélection.
That's what they focus on. So in terms of my development, they've really helped me a lot and to be where I am today.
Comme tout jeune, je suis là pour apprendre. Et je suis bien encadré par des coachs professionnels. Et je suis là pour apprendre. Okay.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle pense du football féminin sud-africain par rapport aux autres?
What do you think about football, women football, South Africa?
The women's football in South Africa.
Women football South Africa is better than women football Africa.
Well, I can't compare, but the only thing that I can say about South African football is that we are heading into a right direction, even though I feel like it's a bit slow, but we're heading into a right direction where we have Hollywood bets, and it's very competitive, and it's been doing great. So I think if there's more sponsors, and I think the league will be doing great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're appreciate for African football?
The
African football. The team of Africa.
The football.
African football.
Oh, the African football.
Yes.
I also think that it's really growing, and if you look at the way the African teams played in the World Cup, they were really competitive, and they were able to compete with the likes of Sweden, England. So I think we're also heading into the right direction.
Okay.
Banyana, your club.
Banyana,
is in which province of South Africa?
Banyana is South Africa.
Ah, Bafana.
Yeah.
Bafana.
Yes, why?
The men are Bafana. The women are Banyana. Is the men. Men. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. Ok. Bon, elle dit que pour l'Afrique du Sud, elles ont une bonne direction technique, elles sont bien encadrées et elles sont dans la formation. Maintenant, pour les autres pays africains, elle a suivi le football et elle sait qu'ils sont en train de se développer. Ensuite, elle souhaite que les pays africains aient le niveau du Suède, de l'Angleterre, entre autres.
Merci. On peut arrêter là, hein? Pour les perpétuer. Thank you very much.
Okay.